You know John McClane and you know Martin Riggs. But do you know who hits harder? Who shoots faster? Who has the bigger body count?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
When it comes to John McClane and Martin Riggs, the real question is this: who breaks first? Because one of these men survives through pain, and the other doesn't care if he survives at all. In this week's Ultimate versus Action Legends, we settle the fight that Hollywood never settled. John McClane is not supposed to be here. That's the point. In Die Hard, he's barefoot, bleeding, outnumbered, and improvising every step. McClane isn't trained to dominate a battlefield. He survives by adapting, by enduring pain longer than anyone else. Every injury slows him down. Every mistake costs him. Now, compare that to Martin Riggs. Riggs doesn't endure pain. He courts it. In Lethal Weapon, Riggs is already broken before the fight starts. Suicidal, unstable, unpredictable. Riggs doesn't care about the consequences, and that makes him terrifying.
I'm too old for this shit.
Here's what most people miss. McClane fights because he has to. Riggs fights because he wants to. McClane wants to go home. Riggs doesn't. That single difference changes everything. Because McClane's goal is survival. Riggs's goal is confrontation. And in a real fight, the most dangerous opponent is the one with nothing to lose.
Hey, you want to see crazy? I'll tell you.
Let's break it down. Strength, Riggs. Younger, faster, more explosive. Pain tolerance, McClane. Glass-covered feet, gunshot wounds, keeps moving. Combat skill, Riggs. Hand-to-hand, military training, close quarters brutality. Improvisation, McClane. Environment, traps, misdirection. Psychology, McClane wants to live. Riggs doesn't fear dying. And that imbalance matters.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Scenario 1, urban environment. The winner is McClane. Tight corridors, vertical space, improvised weapons. Riggs charges, McClane sets traps. Riggs gets reckless, and reckless gets you killed. Scenario 2, open area or direct engagement. Winner this time, Riggs. No hiding, no time to plan. Riggs closes the distance fast and violent. This becomes hand-to-hand, and McClane can't keep up.
I'm just gonna come out there, okay?
No, you
Scenario 3, one-on-one, no prep. This is where it gets ugly. McClane fights defensively, Riggs fights to end it. McClane bleeds, Riggs smiles, and eventually, pain stops mattering. If this fight happens in a movie, McClane wins because he has to. But if this fight happens in reality, Riggs wins. Not because he's stronger, not because he's smarter, but because he's already crossed a line McClane won't. And once that line is gone, there are no rules left. McClane represents the everyman, the guy who survives by refusing to quit. Riggs represents something darker. What happens when survival stops being the goal? That's why this debate never ends. Because it isn't really about who wins the fight. It's about which version of masculinity scares you more.
Basically, I'm fucked.
Guess what?
What?
I don't want to work with you.
Hey, don't.